There's an added sort of sensibility that we need to make sure we're having for one another and for anybody we're caring for that's in this space, because these things can really be extra difficult. Making sure we are in conversation about that and holding space for each other for comfort is so important.
I think in the communities I have, there's a lot of checking in, and there's phone calls and texts and saying, hey, how are you doing?
Yep.
You know, I have some friends who are adoptees who, you know, it's funny, and I'm not the only person who gets this, but I have a lot of non-adopted friends who will send me articles and links and be like, did you see this? Did you hear about this? And, you know, and that's always best intention. It's like, oh, you're adopted. I thought of you. Here's the thing. But I had one friend who actually had to post like, please stop sending me this. I know this is happening and it's really hard for me. And, you know, and so I think there's like overexposure as well, right? And it's you know, because one person sending it doesn't realize there were like 4 people who sent it to me right before them, of course.
Exactly.
You know, and I'm like, I guess I'm the person you think of when something happens in the news about this, right? So that is a thing. And yeah, and just being really careful with my time about how much I am going to engage about these things. And I think more importantly than anything, that I'm not beating myself up about the time where I need to be away from it. Because I grapple with like, well, it's really a privilege for me to be able to turn this off or not look at this because this isn't my lived experience.
Exactly.
But also for my own sense of self-care and what I need to do, sometimes I need to, like, when some of the really horrific stuff at the border was happening, I was on vacation. And I was taking a lot of time away from social media and not looking at stuff, and, you know, just reminding myself to be easy on myself about that, because I think this is a long game, and sometimes we need to tap in and sometimes we need to tap out and allow other people to take that space. We don't need to be on all the time.